Howdy y'all, Twitchonium back with you again. Today we're going to do another March of the Machine quick draft. So let's jump straight on in and finally open up the OG Elish Norn, shall we? Not quite. But we did start with a pretty strong rare. I mean, it's just removal, but it's very solid removal. It's just straight up destroy. You get to surveil 2. You can convoke it out for cheap. Probably needs to be the pick here. Otherwise, Aerialist is fine. Zendikar great. I had a really cool Valduk deck at one point. If you can draft around him, that's pretty fun, but I think we'll just start off with the strong removal spell. Ooh, interesting. So, Invasion of Ikoria can do some nasty things. It basically gives you a second copy of whatever your next biggest bomb is in the deck, and then it can become Zalortha sometimes, which is just a win, condition all by itself. But there's also Deadly Derision, which is one of the best removal spells, and we could just take it right after Pile On and just have some great interaction to start with in our draft here. That's tough. I mean, Dispersal's also great. Both of these black cards are nice. Marshal's fine. Surveyor's awesome. Burgeoning's awesome. I mean, this pack is just a great pack. Oh, I really kind of want to take Invasion, but I've done that a bunch of times now. And don't get me wrong, it's very strong. But I think I'm just going to take the black and keep ourselves open to see what else we might come across. Well, now a little bit of regret because we don't have any black cards to follow it up with, and all the cards I want to take out of this pack are green anyways, like Renata, Wary Thespian. I guess maybe Eyes of Gitaxias. Renata's good, but I think honestly if we do end up in green, I'd rather just have a first copy of the Thespian just as a nice 2-drop that always does the thing I want it to do. Well, if we're going to stick with black, we take Mauler, which is a very nice, fine card for a black deck, just an unexciting one. If we stick to our green, we could take Pest or Skyline, or even Sailback is fine, really. None of the other colors make me want to shift focus at this point. Oh, this is tough. Pest is probably the most consistent. Skyline probably the most powerful. Potential for power, I should say. It's a 5/5 that gains you 5 for 7. 5/5 with reach, I should say. Let's just take the Pest. It's going to be the consistent little card that we know does what we want it to do. Well, now we don't have any more good green black cards, so we'll take another good green one. Well, Negotiator, definitely take that over the Dina, although I would play a Dina as a 2-drop in this kind of deck too. I'm not a huge fan of the Blade Master, but I don't even really want to speculate on anything else here. It's too far off of what we've started with. Reev would have been a really fun follow-up to Valduk if we had been able to build that equipment deck, but that's alright. Ooh, Kavu's a nice pickup this late. Well, I will pick up the Valduk just in case we get the equipment thing somehow randomly here. Take a Burgeoning. Agent. Oh, there's a Halberd. Alright, so we really didn't see any black in the pack after the first 2 picks, so as much as I really like our first 2 picks here, we might need to be ditching our black and moving into some other color with the green, because the green definitely is what felt like was open there. Very much regretting not taking that Zalortha rare, the Invasion, but over the Deadly Derision, but you never know. Now we can take Invasion of Ravnica, though, which is going to make any deck we play. It's just a colorless spell that removes a thing. That's usually able to remove anything you need it to. Usually. Now every time I draw this, we're going to not be able to use it, but that's alright. Could take another Deadly Derision and just try to stick to black, but if we're taking removal, may as well take the flexible colorless removal. I'll take Invasion of Lorwyn. That's another nice piece of interaction that even if we don't end up in the hard into black, we can maybe still splash it. We've already got a Pest and a Burgeoning to help us get there. Or maybe we just stick to black-green. That is very possible too. Now I'm honestly tempted to take this tracker over the Kavu, the Vanquish, or the Renata here. The tracker plus the burgeoning is just a really nice combo. The ramp this thing can provide is nice. Being able to ping away at your invasions while you can't get through to them on attacks is nice. It's definitely the weakest card, but I think I still like it here. We've already got a fair amount of 4-drops to play. We're not doing the counters deck anyways, at least not as of yet. Well, I think we'll just try to stick to the black-green now. We've got a nice pile of black removal started, even if we don't get a ton of it. Interesting. I don't think we need Finn. No, maybe we do need some more 2-drops. We only have 3. We just have a lot of removal. So another burgeoning would be nice, especially since we picked up the tracker. Zendikar would also be nice for the same reasons. But it is one turn later to play it. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the burgeoning. Seacore I would definitely play as well in this deck. It's a nice win con, but I think we'll start off with another burgeoning here first. And then we can pick up some of these more expensive things. Maybe not a crusher. Maybe a crusher. We'll see. For here I'm going to take the Jungle Hollow, though. Make sure if we do need to splash, we can do it. Take some more interaction. Probably play an Escort in this deck. I'm going to take these Herd Beasts just in case we end up needing them, because they're fine filler, beefy green creatures, you know, worst case. Kavu's great. Don't think we're playing a Seed of Hope. Wow, we got 2 Valdux. And we weren't even trying. Oh, we wheeled the Invasion. That's pretty nice. I'll be happy to play that. Alright, and last pack here, we have started with Bloated Processor, which I don't know that we have enough Phyrexians to take advantage of. We've got 2 from the Burgeonings, 3 from Converter Beast. Yeah, nothing else is going to be a Phyrexian for this, so most of the time it's a 3-mana 3/2. I think I'd rather have a 2-drop, honestly. A premium 2-drop. Splashing a Modi could be really fun too, but I don't think we have enough to warrant that. We only have 2 other 6-drop spells to go with her. But we'll take another Negotiator. It's a nice, aggressive 2-drop creature we can start with. Now I'll pick up another Jungle Hollow. Ooh, another Deadly Derision is excellent. Interesting picks here. So now we really need to figure out what we're lacking. I think we are still lacking like 2 more 2-drops. So I am leaning towards the Negotiator a little bit. I wouldn't mind 1 more 3-drop, and either of these would be excellent. I don't think we need another Escort quite yet. Hopefully we can wheel one of these 3 though. Yeah, I'm going to take the Negotiator. Our deck is looking very consistent. We've got 3 copies of one removal spell, 2 of another. We've got duplicates of a lot of our early plays, so hopefully we'll be able to curve out pretty nicely here. I'm going to take this Invasion of Amonkhet just in case like something like this Backwater wheels, because I would love to splash that. We can play an Ichor Shade. Be a fine 3-drop. Gorilla, I'm not excited to potentially play. Same with Deluge. Yeah, it looks like that's going to mostly be the deck unless we wheel that Fixing for green. We might play the Familiar here, actually. Now we got Burgeoning back, so we're probably going to cut one of those other 2-drops, or 3-drops rather. But our deck is a little creature light, more so than I was expecting. We may need to cut some of the chaff and put those beasts in, the 2 herd beasts. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I don't think we need the Zendikar. I don't think we need 3 Burgeonings. I don't even know that we need 2 Burgeonings, but we do have the 1 tracker, so we definitely won't cut them all out. I feel like we're supposed to cut a 4-drop, but I really don't want to. Maybe Kavu needs to go 1 Kavu. 14, 15, 16, sort of 17 between our invasions creatures. I think that's plenty. We've got just oodles of removal. We did miss out on a 6th 2-drop, so that's a little bit of a shame. Hopefully we'll just draw a Negotiator every game, and it'll be alright. We could try to splash the Amonkhet and put back in all of the Burgeonings and the Invasion. If we do that, what are we cutting? Probably some good stuff that I don't want to cut. Yeah. So let's take a look at the land split. More green than black. Yep. Looks good. I will see y'all in the matches. Here we are on round number 1. We're on the draw, and I think we're keeping this. We've got a 2-drop, which I was afraid we might not hit. Do need to draw into 1 more land to make this hand really start to pop, but I think we can get there. There it is. Well, they're going to get an attack in because I don't want to trade my 3-3 into their 3-1, but we can hunger it next turn or trade a familiar into it or something. Yep. In fact, we're going to eat even more than I thought, but I think I actually like the... Oh, we can't use this with that creature. We have to play the familiar first. That's a shame. If they have another knight here, we're going to have to eat 4 more, which would be really bad. Oh, we lucked out. But I think we will try this and see if they've got the trick to save it, which it looks like they do. Yep. That's a shame. This thing's going to be a problem big time. I guess we can get rid of it with Ravnica, potentially. Yikes. We're going to eat a whole buttload here. And Wrath, who also probably needs to die. And we're gonna have to chump this turn. This is not looking great. The opponent just with a extremely aggressive start for their blue-white Knights deck. And we'll hope we can top deck a land. Well, that's not a land. I'm gonna pest, hoping that I can hit the land to flip this token. Or they just have the exact answers for every card I try to play this game. Wow. Yeah, so sometimes that's how it goes. They'll play a land, pump with Wrath, yep, and just swing with the team. Or just one. I mean, they've got lethal either way they attack here, so... Rough. Just having the exact answer with the Cryptomancer, and then the 6-mana counter spell when they were only holding 4 up, and yeah, just... That's a bit frustrating. Missed our land a couple of turns there. See y'all in the next round. Welcome back. We're on the draw again with another fine-looking hand, as long as the opponent doesn't just stop us from playing every spell that we try to play. The opponent with their Gift of Completion. I'm going to swing with this and see what they do. If they try to block it, I'll Cosmic Hunger it, because we can only Cosmic Hunger during combat with this guy, unless the thing only has 1. Because otherwise it's... Or that is the case still. Oh, I guess you can't do it at all. So that was a waste. Today I learned that even when the game is showing you 3 power, it is not technically 3 power. Yeah. It's my own fault. I even knew how the functionality worked, I just was trusting the game showing me 3. Now we're getting our spells countered. At least this one wants to die. Swing with our familiar first, see if they trade off their agent. And we'll drop down a beast. I'll trade off with the beast, that way I can get it back with the escort to get another 5/5 incubate token going. Oh, they have another one. Come on! Well, this is a fun draft so far. Playing counter spells, the archetype, every time we play against someone else. And get back the beast. Let's see what they play, other than their 2-drop. Alright, they've got everything in the air now, because why wouldn't they have the Zephyr Singer? I think we'll just blow that up first. And maybe we can outrace them here. I think that's really our only shot. We do have a deck full of removal, so hopefully we can draw into another Derision or Hunger or something. Getting rid of this Mindslinger would be excellent. Or whatever they try to play as a blocker here. I mean, they have to play something. Feels like they've got the bounce spell most likely. But we'll swing with all of them and see what they've got. At least the familiar, if and when it dies, will drain them for 2 extra. Ah, okay. Just a blocker so far. So this will put them to 1. They will get to keep their Oracle, which is a shame. Ah, they've got something else. Oh, that's just to draw cards. Okay. drop down our big guy. I mean, there is definitely board wipes in this format, so if they've got that, we're in real bad shape. But if we can flip our Herd Beast to give it menace, then they've got to have, what, 2, 3, 4 blockers? Well, they definitely got their blockers. Ooh, but that is going to do the trick, I think. Because we'll be able to give this menace and make it unblockable by everything except for this. Which I think just makes it unblockable. We'll see what 2-mana thing they've got here. And that'll do it. Ooh, I was scared there for a minute. The Chomping Kavu coming in clutch there for the win, though. Awesome. See y'all in the next round. Welcome back. We're on the draw yet again, and I think we'll keep this one. Very unexciting hand, but a consistent one. Thankfully, we have drawn our Negotiator almost every game, so it's kind of what I was hoping for. Actually, let's start with a black in case we draw our double black spells. Yeah, I was gonna say, our only double green spells I think are all expensive anyways. So don't use Cosmic Hunger with Negotiators. We learned that lesson last game. Wasted a removal spell. Opponent already with 4 colors showing. Are they going to show 5 now with a blue? They will not. We'll stick this on our swamp and call it a turn. Okay. I think we're flipping this and attacking while holding up Cosmic Hunger. And we'll see what shenanigans they've got in hand here. Just straight removal. Now I wish I would have played a Herd Beast instead, but... Oh my. We got a top deck Deadly Derision right now. They're gonna get so much Glissa value. Boy, would she have made our deck amazing. Just gonna kill the... No, they're gonna have 2 of these things. Yeah, we can't. Come on, Deadly Derision. Ooh, no. I guess we play a 6/5 and hope it scares them from attacking or doing anything with Glissa, but even just letting her sit here, they're going to get 4 power and toughness a turn. It's just, oh man. Yep, now they get to blast our Ancient, sure. And flip their invasion. Yep. Now they're gonna start getting counters on all their Phyrexians each turn. Yeah, of course we can't draw into our removal spell. It's not like we have 3 copies of it in the deck. Nope. Drawn 8 lands to their 4, because one of these was from Skittering Surveyor. Does he give him vigilance or anything too? Nah, it just puts counters on everything on their board. Yeah, now they got the Norn's Inquisitor. Sick deck from the opponent. Well, I mean, I say sick deck. Sick Glissa, because she's just an awesome, busted, amazing card that is terrible to play against. But when I get to do it, it's fun, so I will take my licks here. We can at least kill their Norn's Inquisitor, and then I'm gonna concede, because we have nothing in this deck that can bring us back from a Glissa that's got a thing that's giving them all counters, and yeah. Rats. I think that'll do it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next round. Welcome back. We're on the play here finally, and we've got a hand I'm going to keep, because if we can just draw that one more sweet land, then we'll be able to pest into the rest, hopefully, and keep the train rolling. Pylon we can convoke out a little easier, so we'll see how it goes. And playing blue-black again. Yep. It's my favorite color paired, except when I'm getting counterspelled over and over. Hopefully Mr. Mess here is living up to his name and has a messy deck. Well, for the first time I can use this Cosmic Hunger to actually get rid of the thing and do the 1 damage my Negotiator can do. Alright, well now we'll swing with this Negotiator. And add another. I think I'd rather have 2 3/3s than the pest. Alright. Not quite sure why they didn't do that earlier, but not gonna complain. I think I'll see if they want to trade this off here. Hopefully not, yeah. This needs 5 to transform. They get back Agent or a Huntsmaster if they do. Yeah, I think we're just going to hold up our Pylon here. As much as I'd love to make sure we get the invasion going, if they spend their whole turn flipping this, I can Pylon after they activate. If they don't, we'll just eat it and see what else they play. Ah, yeah, that I'm much happier to pile on. We'll keep the Derision and ditch the Herd Beast, I think. Because I would like another land here. Really glad we had the pylon for that. If they had been able to get some flying 5 powered attacks, then that would have been bad. Our invasion wouldn't have dealt with it. Deadly Derision would have. I think I'm still just holding up Derision for their freewheeler trigger. Maybe now they'll actually use it since they don't have this bomb rare in hand. Or we could just use it on the Tidal Terror. Now if we draw our land, we can use the Lorwyn on the Freewheeler, which I also like. I forgot we got a treasure, so we don't even have to do that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep swinging at their face. We're like 2 swings away from killing them, and we've got another Derision for whatever creature they play this turn. Rona. Well, if we can draw into one of our... I forget the guys, the ones that put the counter on and make them unable to be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. But it looks like we're going to have a bit of work to do here still. Now maybe I should have swung at Lorwyn, because we could have still been swinging in with that creature. Let's see what we draw, if we draw anything with the pest first here. We do, and the one life is nice, but I think I'd rather be able to play my beast this turn. If I put the counter on this guy, he still can't swing in, so I think I do like playing the beast here. And then next turn we can start swinging him with a 5-powered creature. Hopefully. Timuret could be a problem here. They're going to be able to gain a bunch of life back. Alright, so we will flip this guy first. Play this guy still, because we're definitely playing him either way. That's fine, I'm glad they did that over the negotiator. But now I will swing it at the invasion of Lorwyn. Hopefully, yeah, they'll trade off a Doombringer into it. We'll kill the one that's harder for us to get rid of. And we know they don't have anything here, so I guess they can just gain life with the Timuret. Yep. And then I think we'll drop another negotiator down so we have 2-3 powered creatures. Yeah, we'll give both 3 power. Well, 1 power, which is kind of like 3. Swing like this. See what they do. Alright. We'll either get Lorwyn or they've got a counterspell waiting in the wings for it here. Alright. Just because this will get bigger, I will play my land. And they can keep gaining some life, but I mean, they're going to run out of creatures in my graveyard. Well, looks like they already have, so they're going to have to start exiling theirs soon. Thankfully, we only have 1 card in our deck that really cares about cards being in the graveyard, so not a huge deal. All right. Well, we definitely swing with the 7/7. Hopefully they block with Rona. Or don't block at all, that's also fine. I'm not going to play the land this time because it's not a huge reason to. How many creatures do they still have? 1, 2 left. And that's all the life they're going to get. Tim Red has kept them in this game, though, so gotta give him that. Alright, another Surveyor. If we could draw any of our removal spells, that would just be excellent right now. Really, we just need to get rid of Verona. Then we can start swinging in with all of our bigger things. But for now, we'll just take it nice and slow and easy and keep swinging with the 8/8. Next turn, we can make this a 7/5. Yeah, Menace. And then they're going to have some problems. Alright, Invasion of Eldraine's not going to do it. I think that'll be GG. That will definitely be GG. Yeah, they can get a little bit more life back. Yep, that'll do it. Nice one there. Long back and forth, but we managed to scrape through in the end. See y'all in the next round. Well, welcome to the game that I apparently forgot to hit record on. We are in a bit of a lurch here. Opponent with their Sculpted Perfection and their Phyrexian synergies are doing us in, and it looks like we're fine now on lands, but we were sitting at 2 lands for a while, just playing Streetwise Negotiators and Wary Thespians, cycling Timberland Ancients to get our 3rd land. So now we're a little bit on the back foot, behind obviously where the opponent is at this point. I think Daxos needs to go. This guy also needs to go. I guess if this guy goes, then we can swing with our 4/2 at Daxos. And they can block it with one of their tokens, but that's fine. I would like the Surveil if they do that. I mean, we're going to have to get rid of these guys at some point anyways. Yeah, we don't need it 1/1. But next turn we can blow up their flyer maybe with Lorwyn. Yowza! Garuda is here. And they're going to get 2 2/2s from this one, and Daxos back. And the Daxos triggers, rather. Yeah. Not looking good. At least we can kill Garuda with the invasion now. But that's going to be a little too late, I'm thinking. They'll be able to do 9 damage as it shows right now. I don't see a way where we can recover from this, unfortunately. Just getting stuck on 2 lands for so long was just really brutal. And that'll do it. Yep, forgot this thing can sack artifacts too. Well, this was a pretty rough draft. Our first 2 losses were to decks that just countered everything we were doing, either through actual counter spells or just having the exact right answers at the right time. And then this last loss just got stuck on lands. So let's take a look at the deck. All right, Lorwyn was great. The cyclers are always fine. One of the herd beasts actually won us one of the games, so as much as I rag on this little filler green creature, did some work for us. We had this one awesome mythic card that we did not draw a single time in any of our 5 games, which is always how that seems to go for us. 3 deadly derisions, and I feel like we still saw that less than we saw like Cosmic Hunger and some of the other stuff in the deck. Yeah, I mean, all of our 2 drops were pretty solid. The tracker didn't get to see its best life here just since we only had the 1 burgeoning and we only drew it once, but still, I think this is really a solid shell for a green-black deck. It's got most everything you want. It's got the exact 2 drops you want. It's got all the removal you want. What, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of hard, mostly unconditional removal. Cosmic Hunger does not play well with the negotiators, which I will keep that in mind for the future, but otherwise this deck had a lot more potential than what it showed, I think. Just came up against some bad matchups. But I appreciate y'all coming along on the ride for me either way, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.